Welcome there, pudding people. I thought I would just take the opportunity today to put together a small guide on how to use our fantastic website. A lot of things are going to be fairly obvious, but I'm going to divide this into three pieces, one with just a general overview of what we have to offer on the site. And then the other two videos, we're going to drill down just a little bit on two of the tools that are unique to our site and that you generally won't find anywhere else on the internet. So let's start with the beginning. You can see a large and hopefully flattering picture of ourselves on our main screen, which may or may not translate well to a mobile app, but this will work on a phone or a tabletop just fine. We obviously have our home section, which gives a little about us blurb about what it's like to be either myself or my co-host Richard. We have a contact us form in case you want to drop us a line, ask us a question, make a request, anything like that. We also have an episode calendar, which will give a general posting of upcoming episodes. We like to leave these out at least by a month, updating them as necessary, and then leaving a little bit of some of the previous stuff as well. These are subject to change, and a lot of times I will put whether or not they are tentative, as they may shift. We're almost certainly going to do the episode, but it may go to a different point. Then we also have a link directly to our podcasts. Now, while the podcast is definitely available on Apple Music and on Google Podcasts, on Spotify, you can listen to either of them directly from the website. So it's fairly convenient, I think, for most people. We have a page that will give you specific guests that we have had on the show. If you look at any of them, you'll get a general idea of who they are. This one's near and dear to my heart, specifically. Mr. Ed Asner was on the show. If you click on any of the guest links, it will give you a direct shortcut to the episode or episodes that they might have been in, as well as some of the links to their websites that they're involved with, any social media that they might have, things like that. We also have a movie scorecard. We do movie reviews. So did you ever want to know just what was rated what on any individual podcast instead of having to listen to the whole thing? Well, every time that we have done either an individual movie review or a movie review together, we have put up the links right here, and you can sort them by low to high for either of the hosts. And you can also sort them by alphabetical order. If you want to know a little bit more about the particular review itself, you can click on the link and it will take you directly to the episode that the review was done on. If there is a YouTube video associated with it, because we do often put our episodes on YouTube, that will be there as well. Now, we've also got a section called pros and cons. Now, this is not a regular ongoing section, but if I attend a convention or do something particularly interesting, I will often post about it here, giving an idea of what the experience is like so that you can determine whether or not that's something that you might be interested in doing or just knowing about a little bit. And then the two things that we're going to drill down in the next episodes, we have the pop culture death count. This is where we go through a series of television shows and or movies and list out how many people have died in any individual one. And this is, I would like to say definitive, but it's more like the best possible count that you're going to find. And then last but not least, for sure, we have the comic movie database. This is a tool where you can find out all sorts of information about films that are based on comic strips, comic books, graphic novels. There's a lot of information here. All of this is available on everybodylovespudding.com. Feel free to stop by, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this particular video. Have a great day, folks.